Hey there, I've got a couple of questions for you today that might sound a little bit nosy. Do you feel like you never have enough money? Do you get to the end of the month or the year and have no idea how much you make or how much you spend? Or do you wonder why you've not hit your financial goals at the end of the month again? So I know the answer to these questions can sometimes leave you feeling a little bit like you've been naughty. But fear not, because I've got some great news for you. There's a really simple and not scary daily habit that you can do that can completely change your relationship with money. I'm Denise Duffield-Thomas. I'm a money mindset mentor, author, and founder of Money Bootcamp. And for the last decade, I've helped thousands of people like you to upgrade their money mindset and break through income plateaus. Now, almost every day, a post comes up in my Money Bootcamp community that says, "Hey Denise, I didn't believe you, but I did that thing and you're right." And I always answer, "I'm a Virgo. I'm always right." So what is that daily thing that I get people to do? It's so simple. It's tracking your income. And I mean every single penny that comes into your life. Now, don't switch off. Don't walk away. This is not accounting. I can hear you say, I tried it didn't work for me, or it feels so boring, or it feels like accounting. Or maybe you outsource it and you think it's not for you. But wait, hold up. I promise this isn't about doing accounting. This is about focusing on making more money. Tracking the way I teach it is completely different. It's about being mindful of what comes into your life, every last cent. And while accounting is super important, it's based on facts, money tracking in the manifesting sense is based on gratitude and awareness. Increased awareness. So even if you've tried it before, try it again. Get back on the tracking train and let me know, because I'll get my smug face ready. It absolutely does change your abundance mindset. How? Well, first of all, we are all great at making up stories about money. We make up stories about our abilities and most of all, whether or not we deserve to make more money. So some of these money stories might sound familiar. There's no money coming in. I'm super broke. Or you start to go, nobody wants what I have to offer. The universe doesn't like me. I'm not lucky. Tracking your money every day keeps you mindful about what's going on in your life, helps you appreciate the abundance around you, and sometimes gets your butt into gear to make more money. Best of all, it stops you feeling bad about money and being on that roller coaster and making up stories. So here's how you track your money to boost your money mindset. I use this every single day, and this is what I teach in Money Bootcamp. When you practice it, you're going to notice increased awareness around your money. Plus, the way that I do it enhances one of the most powerful emotions for manifesting, gratitude. When you feel good about your money, you start to attract more of it. And have you noticed? It often works in reverse too. When you feel bad about money, that's when you sometimes manifest unexpected bills or speeding fines or debt. And in my experience, when you start tracking, suddenly you're finding money everywhere. Why? Is it magic? No. You train your brain to look for abundance. It's like when you fall in love with a particular car, you see it everywhere. It's selection bias, right? You train it to work in your favor though, by looking for opportunities to find and make more money. So you might be wondering what tools I recommend for tracking money. Well, first of all, there are some subtleties in my approach that you might not have used before. In my Money Bootcamp and in my books, I talk about tracking a lot. And I talk about tracking two different things. And don't worry, I've got resources for you. Number one, track all cash. In your normal accounting processes, you'd keep your business and personal income separate. But when it comes to tracking money for manifesting purposes, I want you to combine them. Why? You know what? So many entrepreneurs have already hit big financial goals without even realizing it. Yes, it might have come from different sources than you wanted it to, but money is still money. And maybe you're like, hey, universe, where's that money? And the universe is like, I've given it to you. It's come from another source, but you haven't been calculating it. You haven't really been looking at your true abundance. You've compartmentalized the money. So you've been well, it only counts if it comes from this area, or it doesn't count because people pay it in cash, or PayPal money isn't real money. You might think that your business is a hobby and that only your partner earns the real money. Or maybe you think, well, I didn't hit my goal, so it doesn't count. Or, yeah, someone gave me that money, but it doesn't count. Or, you know what, that was too easy. I didn't really earn it. It's not real business income. There's so many different ways that you are not counting your money. Maybe for you, you think PayPal money is like Monopoly money, or that a gift that your parents gave you doesn't really count. If you're only counting money from one source, it's not a true picture of your full abundance. So I want you to track everything, all forms of cash and money, even a coin that you find in the street, every source of job income, everything, every single gift, interest, free money, rent money from an investment property. Even if you have costs associated with it, I want you to count it all. Why? Money is money. You don't have to be super accurate with this. This is not an accounting exercise. This is not for your tax purposes. This is tracking for manifesting purposes, but I promise you this practice will change your life. Now, the next question you might have is how often to track your money. I suggest that you do it daily because it's easy to get out of the habit and forget. And actually, I do mine multiple times a day. I like to see where I'm at. When I track it daily, it keeps me focused on money making. And every time I record my income, I feel excited and grateful. By the way, I always track when I actually receive it, not later on down the track. I want you to get a true picture of how much abundance is coming in. Now, what if no money comes in? Don't think that this exercise doesn't apply to you, because first of all, it might be coming in and you're just not counting it. You're ignoring it. And second, if you're feeling broke right now, you have to focus on that abundance. And we know from the law of attraction, you get more of what you already have. So if you feel broke, it's hard to get out of that mindset. And all of your reality might tell you the same thing. But you have to keep focused on the money so you don't feel powerless about it and you don't act in ways that don't serve you. You need to have that forward motion to create positive action. That's why you track every single little bit. Now, it doesn't mean you have to become like a Pollyanna, but you have to do something about your mindset around money. When you go a couple of days without tracking anything, you can use that as a wake-up call to either get into action or to be more vigilant and have a look for those opportunities. Then, instead of putting a 0 on it, you could send out an invoice. You could create a sale. You can send an email to a prospective client. You could sell something, anything. What I love most about tracking your money is that it really keeps you focused on money-producing activities. Okay, now, you might think, oh, money definitely isn't coming in. This is great. This is the second thing I want you to track. I want you to track anything of value. Every time you get something free, put it on your value column. If you can value it, add it. Here's an example. Your friend buys you a coffee. You can put the cost of that into your value column. If you get an unexpected discount, something you're already buying, you can put that on your value column. Why do we do that? You might be thinking, why am I tracking that value? We do it separately because I notice that a lot of people who come into my world get really good at manifesting. And I'm sure you are as well, right? A lot of entrepreneurs are brilliant at attracting what they need when they need it, sometimes by the very skin of their teeth or at the last minute. Unfortunately, though, a lot of people don't know how to manifest actual money. And this is a big block, right? But the universe is going, we'll give you what you want, but without money. Now, I used to be like this too. And one year, I remember I won $500,000 worth of free stuff. Trips, scholarships, all of these cool things, but not actual money. So if money feels scarce, you can track value to feel gratitude for the fact that you're still able to create abundance. It will make you feel lucky. It will make you feel taken care of. But it's also a reality check. The second reason why we track value is because it's a reality check. If you're regularly attracting more value and free stuff than money, then it is a reality check to focus on money. So if you're spending a lot of time trying to win competitions and doing all these things instead of making money, you will realize that it is time to have a good, long, hard look at your money mindset, because are you ready for actual money? Now, I used to be the queen of free. I even would write complaint letters to restaurants so they'd give me free meals. I applied for competitions all the time and I did win them, but I procrastinated on taking actual income producing action in my business. And so I remember saying like, hey universe, I'm a big girl now. Thank you for all this free stuff, but I want to make some actual cash. And that was a game changer for me. So I'm not saying, hey, don't take free stuff anymore. Who doesn't like free food, right? I'm just saying that intention and focus on money is also important. Plus, I noticed that when I was getting free stuff, I just had to take what I was given regardless of my own personal preferences, because it was free, right? Get what you're given was something that was definitely drummed into me at a young age. You know what's better than free stuff? Having the money to buy the exact thing you want. Money is an amazing manifesting tool. Now, I get a ton of questions about tracking because people go, I don't really want to do it. Do I really have to do it? Yes, money is money. Do you track money that you find on the street? Yes, money is money. Does your partner's income count? Now, if your intention is to make more money of your own this year, then no. If you're doing this experiment as a couple, you don't care who's manifesting the money, then count everything together. Now, you might have 1,000,001 questions about tracking. I just want you to do it and try it. As we say in Money Bootcamp, there's no such thing as tracking police. No one's going to come and knock on your door and telling you you're not doing it properly. It is about awareness and appreciation. And as I said, every single day, people in Money Bootcamp say, I started tracking again, Denise, and I made more money. And I'm like, I know. So remember, the purpose of this exercise isn't for you to replace your bookkeeping. It's all about awareness and appreciation. So I've got a couple of resources for you to make this super, super easy. If you click the link below or go to denisedt.com/tracking, I will give you the tracking spreadsheet, the tracking form that I use, and you can start this today. I also have a tracking app, iPhone only. I'm sorry, Android people, but it is, go and download that if you've got an iPhone. Otherwise, the spreadsheet and the form method are really good as well. Don't procrastinate doing this. It will change the way you think and feel about your money. Okay, gorgeous. Happy tracking. You're going to see that I'm right. You're going to love it. It's your time and you're ready for the next step.